Welcome back
Welcome back
to another episode
of the Suspended podcast.
Yes, indeed.
This is episode 2. Still working on episode 1, but we're gonna get there.
Procrastination at its finest.
No. It's just taking a while. I just love to perfect my craft. That's what I'll tell them. I won't tell them that I'm actually like really lacking on it.
I'm kidding. Please tell us. I'm Barbara Walters. Rest in peace. Tell us.
I mean, I know who that is.
What is? Have you never seen The View?
What is that?
You live under a rock. You literally live under a rock. I'm literally concerned for your actual life and your well-being, for how minuscule your mind
How like small my brain is. My brain is like the size of a peanut. I don't know shit.
No,
I don't.
No, in all respect, you don't know shit, but like in the most respectful way possible. You don't know shit.
I don't. I really don't. And Vanessa will always like say movie references, or she'll be like, "Remember this part of that scene? Remember this part of the movie?" And I'll just be sitting there like,
yeah. The only thing she did remember was Hoodwinked. If anybody remembers that from the first episode.
I already forgot. What is Hoodwinked?
Girl.
I know we talked about it in the first episode.
Did I?
Oh yes. Little Red Riding Hood.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I need to be more cultured.
Or you just need a brain scan. Either one.
Like I said in the first episode, if it's not SpongeBob, I don't know it. I don't know what it is.
If it's not Tim Burton or SpongeBob, I don't know what it is. So
if it's not Disney movies, Tim Burton, SpongeBob, yeah,
move around.
I
make way.
I need to.
Have you been to Disneyland?
Yes. No, I've been to Disney World.
What's the difference again?
Disney World. Oh, there's one thing that I know that she doesn't. Yes.
Because I don't care. I honestly could care less about Disney. I just need to know for a fact.
It's okay.
Factual base.
Okay, so Disneyland is based in California, and Disney World is in Florida.
Which one's better?
Disney World.
And which one you went to?
Disney World.
Okay.
In Florida. That's the one with Universal Studios, Disneyland Park area, and there was another part to it, and I forgot. Oh, I think it was like, I don't know, I forgot, but
I'm listening to you talk. Why did you look at me like that?
I gave up halfway.
Bro, she gives up on conversation, and I'm full on focus this time, actually listening, and she literally loses interest in her own conversation. She's like, anyway, I'm bored, let's move on.
Anyways, that's the end of my story.
But wait, what how old were you?
I was like, oh my gosh, I think I was like 7 or 6 years old.
Do you remember it?
I do, because I remember my uncle, or was it my godfather? He was like, he didn't want to.
Godfather.
I don't know.
Come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding.
Anyways, I saw my godfather, not uncle. My godfather. He did not want to go on the Hulk ride, and I just being near, I remember just crying because I was like freaking out because it was like a really huge roller coaster. Anyways, he went on it, came out, and he decided he never wanted to go on a roller coaster ever again.
Why?
Because it scarred him.
What roller coaster?
The Hulk.
I love roller coasters. I've been to Six Flags. Love it. I've been during Halloween.
Oh, that's fun.
Very fun time. I want to go again. Do you like roller coasters?
I do, and I don't.
The only one I will never go on again is the Superman, because that scarred me for life. I did not know it was like, and I was like,
had to lay on your stomach.
Yeah, I was like, no chance, bro. I was like, get me off this ride. Get me off this ride.
He said, right now.
I was like, I'm done. Cancel it. Shut it down.
I agree. I've been on it once. Did not like it.
Agreed.
Actually, that's a lie. I did like it, but then after a while, I like spooked myself because I saw a bunch of messed up videos on the internet about people on roller coasters. So then I spooked myself, and now I don't want to go on roller coasters anymore unless they have a seatbelt and they have the thing that goes down. If there's no seatbelt, I won't go on a roller coaster. That's a lie. I actually do go on the roller coaster.
Well,
by force.
most roller coasters do have some type of safety mechanism. I don't think they're just gonna put you in a cart and just say you're gonna just boggle around in there with nothing. You'd definitely fly out then.
My thing is, I feel like it'll malfunction and somehow I'll like be going through a loop and it'll like unlatch and my ass is falling and I'm dying.
That's why. Hey, anything is possible. Haven't you seen Final Destination?
See, and that's another thing. Yes,
But that movie's so fake.
that's true.
It's a little exaggerated, but not saying it doesn't happen because roller coaster accidents do happen. But I do hear they happen more so at Disney.
Oh, really? Oh, is that
There's
what you were
been a
going to talk
lot of
about?
deaths at Disney.
That- that's
No, that just led into it. Sorry, that's the Law and Order SVU. So
No, I love it. And I'm adding it too. Dun, dun.
Dun,
Anyway.
dun. These are their stories.
These are their stories.
Love that show.
Never watched it, but I like the memes with the
That's
music.
disrespectful. Not the memes in SVU.
Literally only.
Do you know
only
what the
memes.
SVU stands for?
Solve underrated violence.
No. So they solve cases.
Oh.
You can either cut that or keep it, whatever you want to do. But it's a very great show. Very good show.
I heard it was a really good show.
Has like 100 seasons.
Huh?
It has a lot of seasons, like
Oh
20.
my gosh.
Have I watched them all? Absolutely.
I love that for you. You said I'm
Have
actually
I
gonna
been
watch
in
all
love with Carisi? Absolutely. Is he definitely a silver fox? For sure.
We love
Could
a
he
silver
be my
fox.
dad? Yeah.
this. We love a silver fox.
But I want him to be.
If he's not a millionaire, then I've got to go.
Carisi, be my father. Thank you. Richard Madden is a good looking one.
Okay, period.
You should look him up right now.
Oh, I'm lazy. I'll do it.
Do it. You need to. Because I need to get your opinion. He was from Game of Thrones. He played
Sorry.
He played I can't even say.
Jamie?
No.
Not Jamie Lannister?
He played Rob Stark.
Oh.
The Red Wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that scarred me for life. Good looking man. Also in the Eternals.
Oh.
Oh.
I'll be honest, he's a very good looking person. Oh my gosh, wait, he has like a little like highlight.
I know. He's such a good looking guy.
Oh, wow.
He has
Wow.
the Flynn Rider Schmolder.
He sure does.
Oh, I love that movie.
He is very, I'm not gonna lie, he's a very fine man indeed.
Mm-hmm. Who else?
Game of Thrones, can we talk about that?
Oh.
Game of Thrones, sorry guys.
Every episode I watched
Yeah.
with my mom. Embarrassing. Because
Why?
it is so messed up.
No, that's cool.
And it was kind of fun because, like, we would get so anxious because it was such an unpredictable show. Like
everyone was
I could
dying.
never predict what was going to happen next.
Yep.
And usually I kind of have a keen idea of where a story is headed,
Mm-hmm.
but that's what made me anxious.
Yeah.
I could literally feel my heart rate accelerating and my blood pressure rise. I was like, oh my God.
Oh my gosh, I will say though, I loved.
Loved what? Are you trying to gather your thoughts? Wait.
I am trying to gather my thoughts because I didn't actually see it happen, but I heard it happened because I stopped halfway through the shows. I didn't watch it all.
Are you serious?
I'm
So you
so
can't
serious.
even talk about it if you
But
haven't
I can
even
talk about
seen
the
it.
first season and the second.
No.
Yeah.
Because all the juicy galore is towards the end.
No.
Halfway.
I just know that.
I mean,
what's his face?
given the first 3 seasons were also good, but the 3rd season scarred me for life because that's when we lost our dear. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched it or are currently watching it.
Oops, sorry.
Dark dies.
Should we? I'll add a disclaimer.
Yeah.
I'll
Go
be like,
ahead.
we're about to spoil it for a second, so
If
sorry.
you are, but first of all, no, because
also,
if
you're a little late.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Like, I don't even care if
what
you
are
spoil it.
Because they damn near already released a 2nd season of a already continued Game of Thrones type shit.
Oh, yeah,
so
so,
you
like-
can't even cry if you are mad that was spoiled because
You're late.
breathe air, touch grass.
And plus, even if we do spoil it for you just a little bit, like it's like fine. Like it doesn't ruin the entire story. There's so much to it. It's so good.
You think that was
Yeah.
just the tip of the iceberg,
For real.
but
I love
very very sad moment.
You know what? You know why I stopped watching it?
Why?
because it was so anxiety inducing.
Yeah.
Like,
was it his wife
It was
being murdered too?
gosh, it was like whose wife?
Rob's wife, pregnant wife.
Oh, I don't know if was that in the first or second season.
Third.
That was in the I didn't watch the third.
It was very disturbing.
I bet, because that whole show I was like,
It's very violent. Very
it was
violent.
very violent, and like what
Just how I
happened
like
and
it.
stuff like that. Yes,
Just how I like it.
I should get back
In the morning.
back to it, but it did give me a lot of anxiety watching it because there was just so much that was happening, but it was really good at the same time. I really liked knowing that what's his name, Joffrey, that he fuck that motherfucker. I hate him.
No, that
I hate
little
him.
shit, bro. He was like a whiny little bastard.
Oh my gosh,
mommy,
Oh. Like, you're an child. Shut up.
Literally. I don't want to hear it.
He and oh my gosh, Jamie, what was his face? What was her face? The girlfriend, the sister.
Cersei.
Yeah, Cersei.
Listen, Jamie only became grounded and humbled when he lost his hand. Okay? He was like, I am no longer useful. Let me turn to something else.
Was that in the second season where he lost his hand? Because I don't remember that.
I don't remember what season, but I do remember him losing his
Well,
hand.
I'm glad he
and then
lost
he
his
had like a
hand.
friggin' iron. He had like a
a hook.
no, it was like a hand. It
Oh.
looked like a hand, but it was like all covered in metal or whatever.
He was like
Armor.
Captain Hook.
Literally underneath that was just a hook.
Oh wow. Oh my gosh, yeah, he was such a. I remember watching it and I'd be like so furious.
I
was
know.
like,
I would
Jamie?
get. I
Not
would
Jamie.
get very furious because it's just like it was bad things on top of bad things on top of bad
Yes.
things.
And
And
it
it
was
was like,
like-
oh my god, when is it gonna get better?
And it was different stories, different places too. So we'd be
Oh, a
watching
lot
something.
is going on.
It would get so good, and then it would just jump to another
a
place
lot
with
is
other
going
people
on
somewhere else.
simultaneously.
Yes.
at the same time.
Yep.
A lot is happening
So much is happening.
everywhere. you
And
know?
that is why I stopped watching it, because I was like, holy shit, it's a lot, and my little pea brain only knows SpongeBob, and I can't handle it. Vote Vanessa for president.
Hell no! Don't vote me for president. I don't
feel
care
like I
about
would
y'all
be-
that much.
I would be stressing. I don't know how they do it. I could not. Dude, you literally have to walk
Nobody
around.
wants to do that job. That's why all of them are 80 plus. Nobody wants to do the fucking job.
That's a good point. I mean, maybe. Because, wait, should we get real right now?
Nobody wants that much responsibility.
We're not going to talk about politics. We're not talking about politics, but
No.
just presidents and like themselves.
like just
How-
in general. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Like
that's
even going back
a
to JFK days too. I
Yeah.
mean,
JFK was a dog.
he was.
I didn't know he was. I thought he was like such a, like, everyone was like, oh my god, he's so great. I'm like, oh wow, he's great. He's like so loyal. Like, he's so great.
Oh
no.
no. He was having an affair.
He was.
Marilyn. The speculation that he was having an affair with Marilyn Monroe.
Oh yeah, that's why she was like,
Yeah.
Mr. President.
Yeah.
Happy
I just saw a
birthday."
video.
I was
I
like-
just saw a video of like a clip of her in one of her movies,
Mhm.
and she just has such a softness and graceness to the way she walks,
Mhm.
and like,
She does have that.
someone
about her.
in the comments said like you walk like you can tell like she has a confident stride with how she would walk down the aisle with her head held up high.
She sure did.
I never did.
What? She sure did.
Like, and she was so confident, so confident.
Yep.
But she always played a gold digger, like looking for a man with money. But
She did.
she did it in a gracious way. She was like, you'll worship me and give me what I want because that's what I deserve.
She said, I deserve this. So.
I deserve diamonds.
And she's like such an icon for that.
Have you
Okay,
seen the
back to the
video of
president.
JFK getting assassinated? Because
I-
that's actually traumatizing.
I did, and I remember like our history teacher showed us.
My history teacher in
Yep.
7th grade showed me.
Yep.
I forget his name. He literally
was he
used to
bald
be-
with glasses?
No, he was a veteran in the war, and I remember him telling us a story of his gangrene, where he literally was like walking in like slop, like his shoes and stuff. They were in the jungle or whatever, and I forgot what
imagine, that's so
happened. I honestly didn't care that much, but regardless,
She's real for that.
Regardless, 'cause
Regardless,
it's like,
much
you
respect.
know what? It's 8:30 in the morning on a Wednesday. I'm tired. I don't want to be here.
You don't have the brain cells.
No one asked for this. Second of all, why are you talking about this? I thought we were watching a movie. Like, I thought that's what was happening here. And then he goes on, back when I was in the war. back.
You're like, sir, I still need to wipe the eye crust out of my eyes.
I was like, sir,
give me a second,
give
sir.
me 3 hours. Nah, give me like my apple juice or like my Crystal Light, okay? Give me a second to get myself together. If I have my Gatorade, my colorful juices or whatever I got going, okay? Let me get a little snack in.
You said, let me get a little something.
Let me get a little settled
before we
dive into some absolutely traumatizing things for a 13-year-old girl.
Right.
So that's probably what started.
Don't know what struggle is until
for real.
y'all
He
are
was
in
like,
my
y'all
shoes.
think you have it hard. I had my toe cut off.
I'm like, sir,
I had my wrist and my thumb broken and fractured because my brother fell on me.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. Not saying that, and again, not discrediting that he was in the war, because of course, like,
much respect to you, veterans out there.
He was also really cool. So
much respect to you. We love you. It's just
not time and place, brother.
The time and place.
Time and
when you're tired,
read the room.
And like you also have like your own problems at home. No disrespect. Love y'all. Just yeah.
Anyway,
Anyways, moving on. So what happened with your hand?
My brother fell on me. And
how did he fall on you? Oh wow! Ow! Oh wow!
Yeah, and he felt so bad. I literally screamed.
I would
so loud, and then I was like, "Mom, my
how old were you?
Is broken." I was in 7th grade.
Oh wow! How did he fall on you?
Don't know. We were probably wrestling. It was at the time my sister and I had bunk beds.
Okay.
And I forgot what happened. He was probably doing some stupid shit with it and did some type of somersault
He
wrong.
did something.
And he was a little chunky at the time. And he couldn't even agree with me at that time because, you know.
He said, so there was added weight to that fracture.
Long story short, probably wouldn't have been as bad if he was like 20 pounds lighter. But we won't talk about it. Do you like haunted houses?
I do. I love haunted houses. They're so like, Statesville?
Have you been to Statesville? I've never been to Statesville because I'm not going to pay $60 for a ticket.
But it's so worth it because it's really long. It's so long and it's scary. But I will say,
don't need it to be long. I just need to be scared for a few minutes because then it just starts to get not fun anymore. And then I'm like, okay, now I just want to get out of here. Because I'm sweating.
Like halfway through, you're like,
sweating,
all right.
I'm scared, and I have to pee, and I want to leave.
SpongeBob reference. Remember when the Flying Dutchman kept scaring him to the point that he was no longer scared anymore? That's you at the haunted house.
Oh, yeah. And he's like, because he opens his like fridge or something. There's like his head or something. And he's like
so over it. That would be you.
That's me.
But that's
literally because I went to the Hell's Gate twice. Okay. First time it was scary. Second time was also scary because I went with my boyfriend, who wasn't my boyfriend at the time, but we were like kind of like talking-ish or whatever.
Okay.
And then his friend and his friend's girlfriend, who's also my friend, my sister, her friend, and I think that was it, if I can recount. I think there was like 6 of us or whatever. Okay. Long story short,
big group.
Yeah. First of all, I already knew it was going to go downhill the second we got on the bus that takes you to the actual haunted house. Do you remember that?
I've never been to Hell's Gate.
So
I wish.
If you're a local Illinois resident and you've been to this attraction before, they have you drive and pull up to a school in a town, and then a school bus picks you up. And then like everybody gets on the actual school bus, right? Like 2 school buses loaded with people, right? Okay. We got on this school bus. This lady was driving like at least 65. Speeding. It's dark. First of all, she's booking it down these damn roads so fast. And then she's bodying this bus when there's literally like, eventually we just start to get to, a dirt road that literally has just trees and stuff. Nothing else around. Just a road. Like as if out of every horror movie, that's what it looked like. The road was dirt. It was gravel. She's going 65, right? We're like...
She's like, oh my God. Y'all right back there?
And everyone's like, we can literally hear people go, oh my God. And then literally like people were getting their heads hit like the top of the bus and stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. And I just see her like...
She's like, I need to get there.
She's like, I have plans. I have places to be. I didn't count for this. I am 10 minutes past my shift. My shift ends at 9 p.m. sharp.
going on a school bus, let alone going 65 miles per hour on a school
getting
bus.
bodied with no seatbelts on a school bus, going 65, getting bobbled around like popcorn in a bag. That was literally all of us. Colonels.
Oh my god.
That's what we looked like. Colonels getting popped around. Like, oh my god.
That is crazy. That is like what's it called? I forget what illegal.
Yeah,
on a
for
school
sure.
bus?
And it was like pitch
65?
black outside.
Oh my, and it's so dark.
She's like, I love doing this.
She's like,
this is part of the ride.
she said, this is a part of the attraction, guys.
Like, don't you know this is the scariest part?
Oh my god. You don't know if you're gonna make it out or
literally,
alive.
you don't know if you're gonna live or die.
Right.
It's up to you.
She said,
I'm like, oh my
grab
god,
onto
I'm about to
something.
jump out this damn window.
Right, oh my
like, somebody
God.
save me. We get there, right?
Mm-hmm.
We wait in line. They have like these like people in like masks and costumes that walk around, like stand behind you and like scare you and stuff.
I hated that.
I'm
like,
like chilling.
Myself at the fact that I'm going to a haunted house and I'm in this line and you're trying to spook me, sir. Let me collect my thoughts.
I have come to the realization where when I do feel myself getting scared, or I do start to feel some certain uncertainty when I'm in a situation, my fight or flight mode goes into almost like a fight and flight. Like, I'm still a little scared, but at the same time, I'm like, these are men, grown men, probably weirdos that work at GameStop. Sorry, that's what we just say. Regardless, they have some type of technology
so funny. I'm so
degree
sorry.
or work in some type of Best Buy, Target technology, cell phone, Verizon, etc. Something like that.
A record player store.
You can't fight me on that. So
You said you can't find on the facts.
actually, yes, exactly. Or they work from home. We are waiting in line, right? And these people, like, eventually I just like get into that fight mode where I'm just like, I'm no longer scared of these people, and if he's behind me, at least I know I'm expecting it at some point at this time.
Right.
So like, one of them was like standing beside me, and I just kept staring at him, and he kept staring at me, and then it was just very weird.
Ooh.
So then I got bored, so I started looking away, and I was like, okay, now I'm uncomfortable because you're staring at me. Not so much as I'm scared, but like now I just feel weird because
Yeah.
you're wrapped in like this weird, and I don't like it. So I move on, skedaddle right on
Yeah.
to the other side, and then there's this like big clown, you know, and you know, that's not really a surprise. So I remember my sister and like her friend going like, wow, like, why are you not like, you act like you're acting very chill right now. I was like, yeah, I'm acting very chill right now. But the minute we walked up into that gate, I said, oh my God. It was like dark. It was literally
like,
dark. Yeah, it
you
was
like
our
locked
turn.
in?
I saw nothing beyond the point.
That's
it was
so scary.
Because it starts outside in the woods.
Oh,
The
ew.
amount of times our dumbass got lost, they literally had to tell us and to point us in the right direction because they were getting so fed up.
the people in the
They're like,
costumes?
go that way, go left, go right. You're going the wrong way. And we're like, we don't even know where we're
They're
going.
like they're no longer in character anymore.
They're actually irritated with us. They're like,
like-
get these people out of here, bro. They don't know where they're going. It's no longer even fun for us.
Because now you guys are just like lost. Oh,
Oh my God.
I
I
know what
was
you're
so
talking about.
scared because the woods is scary. Okay.
Yeah.
And so
You don't wanna,
I
like-
remember my boyfriend's friend, he's tall, right? He literally trips and he falls because we end up start running. We eventually start running because somebody started running. So we
Oh
all
my
started
God.
running. So then he trips and I literally, before he could fall, it was like a superhero moment. I literally grabbed him by his shirt and like picked him up before he could even hit the ground.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
And I was
Vanessa
like,
saves the day.
it was like
said, "I'm picking
adrenaline
you
because
up."
I kind of felt responsible because I kind of pushed him.
Oh. You said, I'm so sorry for my
I
actions.
said, everybody for themselves. I'm out of here.
Who started running?
I don't know. I think my sister.
That's so
Because she
funny.
don't like that stuff either.
Oh, she was like,
But-
hell no, I'm getting the out of
I
here.
was sweating by the end of it because this one is relatively long too. It's about 45 minutes. And
45 minutes to walk through that thing?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, I will say, I know how you said you didn't want to go to Statesville, but Statesville is not 45 minutes.
Oh, it didn't feel like 45 minutes, I'm telling you. But it was a decent time.
So you're going to Statesville is what you're saying? So in October?
Yeah, we could go. Okay. He was in that. I could rip my own hair out.
You're like, I'll go feral for that, man. I will rip my hair out.
Bro. Oh, the amount of times I've watched American Horror Story just for him. For the
We're
plot.
talking about Evan Peters, by the way.
For the plot.
For the plot. She said
For
she'll
the
do
plot,
anything
wink,
for
wink.
him.
Wink,
she
wink.
said she might even stuff.
Okay. Well, you exposed me like
cut that out. Cut that out.
He is the love of my life. He is picture perfect in my eyes.
More than Pedro Pascal.
Yes. Yes.
Pedro. Don't worry,
sorry,
Pedro.
but
Pedro, you have me. You have me, Pedro. You have me. It's
I
okay.
take him over anyone.
Okay, Evan Peters is not that great. Hot take. Hot take. Evan Peters is
I
not that
shall
great.
kick you in the shin. Kneecap blown off.
Like Pedro Pascal.
Shut it. The opportunity to marry that man right now, I would have his offspring for him. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I cannot relate.
That's okay. We
But
all
that's
have our
okay.
own differences.
That is
and
okay.
Some people are just born naturally blind. And unfortunately, you are just somebody that has suffered from this terrible, terrible
This terrible blindness.
disability. But you know what? It doesn't define you.
It's okay because, it's give and take. I have terrible blindness, but you have terrible taste buds.
But you also have terrible earbuds. I just feel like it's just not clicking. Like your brain's just not a sponge where it's supposed to be. It's more so like
It's full capacity. Absolutely. Like there's nothing else that can go
a
in here.
hollow log.
No. It's full capacity though.
It just goes through,
Yes.
and only the other bits get attached.
Yeah.
They hang on.
Maybe just a little bit.
It's interesting.
It's okay because you know what? Some people speak facts. Some people don't. And I'm just the one that happens to speak facts.
Remember, guys, this is coming from someone who didn't know who Barbara Walters was. That's disrespectful.
This
On her name.
That is coming from someone that can't tell that Evan Peters is not that great.
That's just opinion, honestly.
No, it's facts. No, I'm
It's
kidding.
opinion.
No, he's a great actor. Honestly, he's a really good actor.
But Pedro Pascal is also a great actor.
He is a
And
really great
He is my
actor, too.
honey as well, so.
He is. He's our dad.
He is.
Daddy.
Ooh.
Zaddy.
Electrocute yourself.
Let me
Throw
why do I
the
always do
toaster
that?
in the bathtub.
Like I'm always like that on the mic. Jesus Christ. Wait, what'd you say? What? Hold on. Rewind.
I said throw the toaster in the bathtub.
The seriousness in her face. I won't forget that.
Well, you could survive that. How do you know I wasn't trying to tell you to get a self-tan? Maybe it's a cheaper way to get tan.
Guys, we're not giving anybody any ideas.
I just
Don't
thought
try to
that
self-tan
you would
like that,
enjoy
please.
a hot bath. Use
This is definitely getting demonetized. For sure. This episode, like, from last week's episode, this week's episode is, like through the roof. Like, we're talking about guillotines, unaliving people.
okay, but in all seriousness, nobody's being unalived here.
This is all entertainment purposes, guys. Disclaimer.
I was just damn near surprised that you even knew what that meant before I could even catch on, because that's Renaissance Victorian time. Would you
I unalive
suggest
myself?
that?
Oh.
Would you suggest that for a form of execution for like people on death row?
It depends.
Depends on the crime.
It depends on the crime. Like, if you actually go to prison because someone's signed off, then I'll be like, okay, well, now you need to get a taste of your own medicine. And now for that.
It's instant, isn't it?
I hope so.
That's what happened to Anne Boleyn.
Oh.
Remember I told you about that story?
She was a queen, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did.
King Henry. You know how dirty he did her?
Oh, what a little
Yeah, he literally...
King Henry, if you're watching, if your spirit is watching this.
If you're watching this, King Henry, you.
King Henry. Okay, I know your spirit is watching this, but if you're watching this,
dude, rot in the grave.
I
You
hope
know
you're-
what? Your ashes and whatever else is remaining left of you.
just dust in there
I
now.
hope a
at
dog
this
has
point.
crapped on it, on your remains, and absorbed in your
Absolutely.
ashes for
Because-
what you did to this woman.
Because this poor woman didn't deserve any of that, and you are over here being an entitled little privileged.
All because she could not produce a male heir.
That is crazy.
And what's even better, though, is he did get a taste of his own medicine because he never went on to produce a male heir. Had his first daughter, Queen Elizabeth. Never married. Never married.
She's an icon. Because
To
she
a certain
said,
extent, because let's not get carried away. Okay?
Oh,
'Cause
never
she
mind,
was
okay,
probably
taking it back.
still, these people were still kind of messed up in the head.
oh, absolutely.
But good for her to show them. Do you think maybe she did it to kind of prove a point? I wonder if she knew. I'm sure her
Maybe.
mom told her like all the terrible things.
She said,
Let's
carry this on.
Yeah, she said, just know that you don't need no man.
Mm-hmm. Just know it.
They don't. They're liars and they're cheaters. That's probably what she said.
Not all men, but most men.
That's probably what she instilled in
I'm
her,
kidding.
though. You know.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
You know what show
definitely.
you should watch then? Rain. Have you ever seen it?
I think I've heard of it.
Oh, I love it.
It's good, huh?
Queen Mary and Francis. It's based loosely on Queen of Scots Mary.
Oh,
Queen of
Queen
Scots.
Queen of Scotty.
She marries the Prince of France, then the King of
Okay.
France.
Okay. I need to watch.
Wait, is it France?
I don't know. England?
No, I don't remember. But I know his name is Francis.
Oh, Francis.
Oh my gosh, they're so adorable, and it's such a good show. Highly recommend. I actually think I'm gonna rewatch it.
Highly recommended from Vanessa herself.
Yes,
I need to watch it because. But first, I also need to watch
Bridgerton.
Bridgerton because I said that in the last episode that I was going to watch it, and I never did.
You know what? That's what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna make my boyfriend rewatch Rain
Okay.
because I want to see it.
You said I'm going to make him watch it. As you should, though, because that's literally the same. I do that all the time.
Yeah, he doesn't get a choice. I ask, but then while he's in the act of saying no, I'm turning it on.
You're like putting it in
I'm
already.
like, oh, can we watch this?
Yeah, we
and I'm
watch this.
still
It's
I'm
already
playing it. The show's actually like halfway on.
already
I'm like,
playing.
oh, are you okay with watching this? Proceeds to watch it.
Oh my God. Very Vanessa coded.
Yes. Turns it up to 60 max volume.
Do you still want to watch this?
Doesn't listen at all the entire night. Falls asleep to 60
Literally.
max. He's
love that.
pissed just sitting there.
He's like,
I know he can't stand me sometimes.
it's okay. That's just what relationships are about.
Yeah,
Honestly, you
he
gotta.
told me, well, okay, I know we gotta wrap this up, but
Yeah, it's okay.
let me tell you this one last
I'm like, I really hope it doesn't go out.
I know. One last funny story, and then we'll end it.
Okay.
This will
I
be
won't
our
even talk.
ending
We're
story.
we're not derailing. Go.
This is our ending story for the night, okay? So my boyfriend slept over one time. This was like a few months back, and I am somebody who likes to sleep with my fan on. I like to be a little chilly when I'm sleeping because I like to bundle my blankets, right?
Me.
He was sleeping over, right? And he gets easily hot. So he told me this is what happened was that I had the fan on and I had two fans on actually going at the same time with my window open, right? And
If any fan companies want to work with us, let me know.
and I literally I guess I pulled the blanket away from him, and then like he was like shivering and he was like cold, so then like he pulls it away and I'm like, stop, I'm cold. And like as I like put like as I have like all these fans on, he's like, you are literally have the audacity to say that to me while all these fans are going and you're pulling. No, I said, stop, I'm hot, as I'm pulling the blanket away.
Oh.
And he's like, you have the audacity to
You're like-
literally pull the blanket away and say you're hot while you have all these fans on you and then pull the blanket away?
Sorry. Okay, we had a little bit of a technical difficulty
Have
again.
no difficulty. Give us a break, okay?
Just give us a break, okay? Or my camera keeps dying.
Okay, long story
Continue.
short, before we wrap this up, I pulled the blankets. I had two fans going. He was shivering, like with nothing on, and then he tries to pull the blanket away, and I go, stop, I'm I think I said I'm hot.
Are you cold?
Yeah, I'm cold. And then like as I'm like pulling the blanket or whatever, and he's like, as you have 2 fans going. He's like, you have 2 fans going and you have the audacity to say you're cold? He's like, I'm over here shivering with nothing.
He's over here like...
He was so angry in the morning.
He's over here like sleeping with like books on top of him, like using that as a blanket.
Using using like the books.
Right.
He's using my dog.
Right. He's using your dog for warmth.
She's laying on on his stomach. But yeah,
Oh my
that
goodness.
was so funny.
That's so funny because I also do that too.
Yeah,
to my
he was really
boyfriend as
crabby
well.
in the morning. So I was like, I'm sorry.
My boyfriend always says that I purposely get like, I'm not purposely, unconsciously get closer and closer to him to the point that he has like no more room on the bed.
Too. I do that too.
I'm just slowly inching closer to him.
Close to you. You're. I just want to be close to you.
I'm like, I just want to be close to you. I
He's
love
like,
you.
no, bro. I only have like a little this much of the bed.
He's like so close to falling off the bed. Literally, I do that all the time. Oh,
I can't help
I'm sorry.
it. I don't do it. I don't mean to.
I'm unconscious. I don't know.
It's
Sorry.
involuntary.
Also, I'm just a baby.
I'm just a baby.
I'm just a princess. Sorry.
Alright.
But anyways,
well, thanks for hanging out with us.
yes,
We had a great time once again. Hopefully, we did not disappoint. We will
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
probably tune in next week
Yes, we'll tune in next
for
week.
more goodies and more
More stuff to talk about.
excitement and experiences.
Yes. Yep.
So have a great
Have a great
rest of your day, night, afternoon, whatever you're doing. Wish
Until
you
next
well.
time.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.